Hello. How's everyone doing? Hold on, we're not quite at the takeoff zone. Almost. All right, I think we're good. How is everyone doing today? Welcome in. Happy birthday to me. I'll welcome everybody in just a second. Let me make sure everything is Gucci gang. We're gonna walk past some Sakura trees here. We're gonna walk down to Nakameguro. Maybe catch some of those down there. And hopefully stream our all-you-can-eat lunch with Eric and Y-Chan maybe. And then that'll be it for the morning stream. There's a chance we do an evening stream. Keyword chance. I'm gonna probably say no, because my friend also just got married, so probably gonna be an off stream thing. But we might. I think I stepped in a puddle. Should be catching some of the sakura trees right about now. All right. Let's see who all's here. Roll call. OG Mudbones, thank you very much for the happy birthday. Godzilla, thank you for the happy birthday. Citrong, hello. Thank you for the happy birthday. Gabby Rovner, thank you for the happy birthday. Bonsai, thank you for the happy birthday. Cliffhanger777, thank you for the happy birthday. It is quite rainy, actually. Not as heavy as it was earlier, but it is very windy and very rainy. So we're gonna try our best to keep everyone dry and out of the wind, but no promises. We got up pretty early this morning, but still dealing with a little bit of a cough, and then the rain was heavier this morning, and I was like, it is so very windy. This whole street from Shibuya all the way down to not quite Azabujuban, covered with cherry blossoms. Yeah, these are cherry blossoms. There used to be more. They cut some of them down. But there used to be even more. Yeah, I've had a cold pretty much all week. Happy birthday. Hey, what's up, Clovis? Thank you very much. Cherry trees look nice. They do. It's a shame that it's so cold and rainy as they bloomed. I think they hit peak bloom Friday or Saturday, maybe. Or full bloom Friday, Saturday. But anytime it gets cold and rainy like this, it ends up really shortening the quote-unquote lifespan of the bloom. Thank you very much for the happy birthday. Did you have a nice time with JP after the stream? I did. We drove around to several places trying to get lunch. They were all done for the day. So we finally settled on, settled is not the right word. We finally got into a Thai restaurant, which was very good. And then we hung out at JP's house for about an hour, hour and a half. We talked about, we met his son. His son showed us some stuff, and then we talked with JP at the table for like probably about an hour about life stuff, YouTube stuff, streaming stuff. And then he dropped us off at the bus stop. We hopped on a bus to the airport, and that was it. No complaints. I mean, JP and I both kind of lamented that timing was just, you know, we didn't have enough. He wanted to go drinking or, you know, schedule that in. So maybe next time, a couple beers or something. What's up, Taran? We talked with JP about March and Beppu video, right? Yeah. Was it a good time? It was a good time. Happy birthday, Jason. 32 now. Yes, I am 32 now. Have my 30s were spent drunk. That's okay if it's your choice. I'll probably spend less of my 30s drunk. As I've gotten a little bit older, I've generally tried to drink less. I still drink sometimes, but post like 25, 26, especially post COVID, I have not been drinking as much. And especially this year, we have a lot of fitness-related challenges I would like to do, and drinking makes that a little bit more difficult. Again, we're not going to cut it out 100%, but I'm also going to have to cut out sweets. Going to have to cut out all-you-can-eat barbecue, those types of things. I'm not soliciting diet advice, by the way. I'm not interested. I know some people are going to hit me up. I know. Less calories in, more calories out. Our shoes are soaking wet, even though we've tried to keep them out of the rain. Wow. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Citron, wow, thank you so much. Holy moly. Sorry, I was in a walking, staying dry mode. Let me find a big thing to stand under. I think we can stand under this Family Mart. Swag stuff we all get. Some mud bones. Still in the throes of alcoholism, quit at 36, haven't drank since. Nice. If you light yourself on fire, you could burn at least 100 calories, yeah. Didn't have my first venture overseas, so I was my 40. That's good. But I've lost many families and connected with the sauce. Hope you have a great day and try to be careful in the rain. Thank you very much, Citron. I super appreciate that. No. Citron's not drinking. Thought we agreed no gifts over 25. Now the rest of chat looks bad. Must have missed that memo. That's why people need to check their spam folder. Shaking my head. Knife or Decio? You know, you've asked that twice now. Pretty sure that's the only thing you asked, Knifer. And then I tell you, and then you don't respond. We are in Tokyo. Somewhere in Tokyo. Fluffy, thank you very much for the resubscription. No gifts over 25, eh? We are near Ebisu, since you responded this time. I think you said that time. Hold on. What's up, Arctic Wolf? Welcome in. Let me see. July 19th, you said that's near. I was not in Tokyo. Yeah, I think Ebisu is the first place I ever saw on Twitch. Great area. It's not bad. I actually don't like streaming in Ebisu very much. It's like things are a little bit too expensive. I mean, I suppose if I was like making Rob CD money, it doesn't matter. Premiere 2 money, that type of thing. But I prefer to go to places where it's like a bit more reasonable. Yeah, dude. We might have to get more shoes because I think the way the wetness in my sock is feeling, it feels like there might be a crack at the very bottom of the sole, and it just is gradually seeping up. Ish. Oh, sorry. What's up? What's up? Living in Santa. Nice. Yeah. Today's your birthday? Yep. Overdosed. It's my birthday. Yeah, it's raining, so I'm not focused on chat until we get to like. I'm having to hold the umbrella, and it's quite windy, so sometimes it takes two hands. Apologies if you can't go a few minutes without me responding to you. Jake streaming at 480p back in 2015. So checks out, reading in some kind of relaxing way. It's a glossy take, but I found her walking. Yes, it is relaxing. If you're just walking, it's very relaxing. I'm just glad, knock on wood, signal's fine. That kind of stuff is always, you know. But it seems like today's pretty good so far. You have 15 more hours until I was actually born. Ah, you're one of those. You're one of those astrology people. I'm not. Gotta go to the exact minute, eh? How old? Old enough. Old enough. Sophie's like, well, it's just my right foot. If they were both wet, I could even maybe eventually trick my brain into thinking it's okay. But the fact that it's only my right foot that's a little bit wet. You guys are in my pockets. Hands free right now. We're vibing. We're about to see some cherry blossoms up here. We already see groups of people. There's so many people already. Da 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 nido to nai ra pa 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 ra pa pa ra ta da 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 da. Oh, my destiny. Da 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 da. Well, actually, we'll just go this way. There's a ton more this way. All right, now that we're covered. At least partially. Being serenaded. Something like that. Old enough to party. Tokyo is overpopulated. Some parts of Tokyo are overpopulated. Wow, dude, they're really strict on it this year. They have all these yellow, ugly things saying don't stop here at the bridges of every single one of these places. That's crazy. This is the first time I've seen this, that they've had this up here. No stopping in the city, dude, and they have, this is as tall as I am. Fuck your cherry blossoms. That's what they're saying with this. They don't want anyone to take pictures. That's kind of crazy, actually. This is one of the most popular spots in Tokyo. I would say second only to Ueno Park. Ueno Park, Nakameguro, Chidori ga Fuji. Sorry, Chidori ga Fuchi. Chidoribashi. Near the Imperial Palace. That's it. So the fact that they've like blocked all this off is kind of mind-boggling. Like scramble, blah blah. Of course, there's only foreigners. I mean, it's not only foreigners at the scramble, but yeah, if you go to the wow, Disneyland is so, it's overcrowded. Like, of course, yeah, duh. Go to Kichijoji, go to Ebisu, go to, I mean, yeah. If you go to Shibuya, if you go to Shinjuku, do not complain about the crowds. That's literally what they're built for. Disney is Chiba, it's the greater Tokyo area. It's called Tokyo Disneyland. Yes, it's in Chiba, but it's functionally Tokyo. The medical cafeteria, some guy was belting out show tunes. It was interesting. Nice. And when a crush to happen, well, I mean, they've had this for years. This exact spot has been used, but I guess it's kind of nice. Feel bad? That's okay, Purple Flare. We have lunch. I forgot to turn that stuff off, but no, it doesn't matter. I wasn't talking about Tokyo itself. I was talking about go to a busy place. It's going to be busy. It's like going to Donkey and complaining about tourists. Of course. Okay, but that bridge down there is now okay? Huh. Nice. Oh, this one's even closer. I really don't want to take this without umbrella. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that. I need a better smile. Maybe it's Umezakura? No, no, no. These are all normal Sakura. Umezakura is plum Sakura. A little bit deeper pink fuchsia color. These are all cherry blossoms. Nakameguro is very proud that they're all cherry blossoms. I actually prefer Umezakura myself, plum blossoms. I like that fuchsia color. I prefer it. It pops a little bit more than normal Sakura, you know? Okay, well. Very windy today. What's crazy is a couple bridges back, and this one too. They're saying like don't stop. This is the safer place. This has actual sidewalk to stop at. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I wasn't really looking at your thing. I'm not focused on chat, honestly. I hate rain in Tokyo, yes. What, Ichigo on me? What is that? It's not Ichigo either. Don't stop on the bridge? Yeah, so that bridge over there is fine. This one they don't want you to stop at. And then two of them down there, it said they had yellow tape right here. It's ume? Umeame? Umeame, huh? Oh, Tsuyu. No, it's not Tsuyu. What? Sorry, I'm... No, you have the wrong kanji for Tsuyu, I think. Yeah, that's why I was so confused. This is the kanji for Tsuyu. There you go. A little bit different than what you typed in. because earlier you typed in, oh no, that's right, my other phone, oh, my other phone is doing it wrong. Okay, this phone does it. My other phone did not read the things right, because my other phone doesn't have, I see now. My apologies, you were correct. No, this is not Tsuyu. Tsuyu is rainy season. Rainy season doesn't happen until like June, July. That's why I was so confused. I was like, nah, I don't know. No, my other phone just didn't, it doesn't have the Japanese keyboard downloaded, so the kanji weren't showing up properly. Well, on my iPhone it does. That's weird. That's cool. Yeah, my chat phone, I don't have anything down. I don't have any apps downloaded. I only have Stream Buddy, real-time IRL, real-time chat. I don't have any, oh, and I have Twitch. I have Twitch downloaded. That's why I was so confused here. I was like, what is going on? Okay. Apologies. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why I was also very confused. Like, okay, that answers it. Yeah, no, it's not to you. It's just, this is just normal rain. This isn't even rainy season rain. This is just normal rain. No, that's, I mean, they are very different. They're not like very different. They're different enough that it's, you know, whenever you see them normally. Because as soon as I pulled up my iPhone, I was like, oh yeah, of course. Well, I'm not using Twitch for my app. I'm using a different app, not Twitch. And my phone itself, like, I think it probably depends on your phone's systems. If your system doesn't have it downloaded, then it's going to show you some symbols, because surely they can do some of it, but is Brother Eric gone now? No. He and White Chain are at the house, but I wanted to come stream this a little bit without, come check it out alone, because I thought it was going to be busier. But I suppose because of the rain, it's not as busy. And it's pretty cold. Whereas I thought we were meeting for lunch at noon, and then she's like, nah, we're gonna leave at noon, which means it's gonna be 12:30, which means I left way too early. TV camera. 3 dudes, 1 reporter. Sounds about right. Now my left foot is also soaked. Let's keep going straight. I always need to post up somewhere because I want to keep doing laps up and down the river. Okay. Who wins in a fight, you or Brochan? Happy birthday. Thank you very much, No Evergreens. I don't know if I missed it. Oh, fuck you, I was playing Spot the Difference. Was it last night? You guys look so tired? Nah, I've been run down. I've had a cold all week, and then I think Eric's had trouble sleeping all week. He was kind of jet lagged for a couple of days, and then I think like the jet lag got away, but now it's just lack of sleep. Eric probably beats me in a fight. I don't know. Ultimately, I think it'd come down to whoever's stronger. His striking is a lot better. Definitely, because I don't give a shit about that. But I mean, he used to be a cop, so he probably rolls me up. But I also am like a lot heavier than him. Not a lot. I'm noticeably heavier than him. I don't know if it's enough to like give me any sort of advantage, but someone playing rap on their speaker? I think someone was driving by playing some rap. Has Big Bro met Dave? Yeah, we did yesterday. Look on a Facebook Marketplace for Hutch, and I casually stumble across a Satanic Bible. Interesting. You know, BJ, not really. I mean, he was a cop for years. I'm sure he trained some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I took like 2 years of once-a-week classes, a year and a half to 2 years of once-a-week classes, occasionally twice-a-week classes. And I wrestled in middle school for like a year and a half, a year. And then I would roll with a couple of my buddies, like, to exercise and stuff. Famton 29693. Thank you for the follow. He has a cop mustache? Yeah. No, I'm not interested. I mean, I will say he probably has more injuries. He played rugby a bit for exercise and stuff. No, I have no interest in, like, ever, even rolling with him. It's just not, I don't, no, no, we're good. Oh, they have a live stream camera. Interesting. When I was younger, I'd always lose my sisters, but it'd just be hair pulling and scratching. Nope. Now I'd break their limbs. Nah, see, you say that. I think you'd break one limb and then you'd be like, oh man. I think a lot of people, like my hot take is a lot of people think that they could do a lot more in a fight. Dude, a lot of people would body me. I'm not even gonna like front. I don't like, it's, I could possibly wrap someone up and maybe make them lose interest, but I'm not trying to catch charges. Therefore, I'm not trying to escalate things. You should always be trying to de-escalate things. Because, yeah, you might break your sister's limbs. You know who's going to do stuff to you in prison? Other people. And it's going to feel probably equally unfair. Probably less fair in prison. My hottest take is that I believe I can meet way more people in a fight than I should. I'm average height, 130 pounds, no fighting, but I believe I'm scrappy and will just keep, kind of like the Rocky movies, that I'm just keep my ass kicked and I'll win. Like actually hurting people, yeah, that's the same thing. When people are like, I met a lot of people in Oklahoma, they're like, I wish someone would rob me, I'll fucking shoot them. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, when, you know, blood splatters all over your house and you, yeah, tell me about that, bud. I'm like, actually snapping, I could choke someone out. Actually snapping an arm, I don't want to do that. I don't want to feel how that feels. Like getting someone an arm bar and just like, you know, popping their arm out, I'm not interested in that. Getting a wrist lock and like breaking their wrist, not interested in that. Like, it's should be used as a last resort type thing only. These cute little birds. And amazing as a joke. I don't like fighting. I know I get my shit kicked, but I'm scrappy as hell. So that's the thing, though, is everyone else also thinks they are scrappy. Not to, again, like, I'm a pretty big guy. There's a lot of people that would rock my shit. 100%. That's why you gotta learn how to close the gap. What is this? Oh, front row seat of SAKURA. Under Article 36 of the Self-Defense Self-Defense is permissible only to protect yourself or others from imminent and unlawful harm. The response must be unavoidable and proportionate to the threat. Yeah, I'm not even talking about it in Japan. I'm talking about the U.S. too. But no, in Japan, like I said, it's not worth catching charges or like, because I would be deported in Japan. At the least, I'm not getting my visa renewed. I'm going to be detained. It's going to be a whole thing, especially if I beat up another if I beat like another Japanese person up. It would be like, if it's a non-Japanese person, then like it's something. I'd get in less trouble if I beat up another foreigner. But if I beat up a Japanese person, like I'm going to jail or paying a fine or something. I mean, it's just not. This is what I imagine when I envision Japan. This is actually a pretty sick shot. If that train goes this way, we can get a really sick shot. Nah. We'll wait and get one. I do think actually that might be something in high school. They should it should be an elective, or like a, not an elective, but like, all right, this is how the real world is. Like, battle royale, goblet of fire, everyone's name is put in a hat. By weight group, and not even by weight group, maybe like plus or minus 20, 30 pounds. It's like, all right, you have 5 minutes. Even like 3 minutes. You get 3 minutes, because most street fights are going to be done in 3 minutes. That would humble so many kids going into college, and they'd be like, all right, avoid fighting 100%. Even drunk like frat sport dudes, if they got their shit rocked in high school once, they would not be they would not be assholes in college, probably. No, I don't mean weed out the weak ones. I'm just saying let everyone get a taste of the humble pudding. Okay, there's someone behind us. Let him have his moment. I'm not encouraging anything more than that, but just let people taste humility once. Rich kids get paired up with like the farm boys. That dude literally stood behind me for 2 seconds to get me to move out of the way. Wrestling is really useful for street fights, though. Yeah, but most people don't wrestle. I mean, even in my hometown had like my class, so my high school had 500 kids. I think like maybe 30 of them wrestled. In high school. Most people don't fight. Oh, exactly. That's my thing. People don't fight, but then they'll talk shit, and then they get hit, and then I like just looking here. Let's go over here. It's a good spot in the future to think of for taking pictures and video. There's signs everywhere that say no smoking, and this guy's fucking smoking. He's standing directly in front of a no smoking sign. They've taken photos. I'll go this way. Almost stepped in a giant puddle. Most overrated donut in Tokyo. Oh, the line's super short though. Wendy's. That girl kind of looks like Scarlett Johansson, but not actually, but just like a little bit. Hold on. Want to go to American high school someday? It's very dependent. Some high schools are pretty good, some high schools are really not great. Yeah, no, I always tell people how annoying it is that people think they know how to fight just because they got hands and feet. They don't. Yeah, I think we've talked about this before. That's exactly it. Like, oh, I can play Heart and Soul on the piano. Does not make you a pianist. Just like everything, there's large, just like people who are like, oh, I play chess. And then it's like, oh, I can play chess too. I probably have a rating of like, I don't know, 800 or 1,000. I haven't practiced, never learned anything official. But anyone who like, even at like 1,400 should dog walk me. And anyone who's at 1,400 should get dog walked by someone who's at 1,700, you know? Not consistently, obviously, if ratings are, if you've played a ton of games. It's kind of like League 2 though. If your MMR is actually undetermined, then who knows? Hamburgers and french fries every day. We don't eat hamburgers and french fries every day in the US, but some of them have a very healthy option there. What's up, Oscar? Thank you very much. Arshad Einstein's brain that can go to American school. Now it almost sounds like you're joking, but sure. Afro Kami, thank you very much for the thing. Sin Nocturne, thank you for the happy birthday. Everyone else, I apologize if I missed happy birthday messages. I promise I'm not intentionally ignoring anybody. I'm literally just like phone in pocket, enjoying the Sakura type thing. Everyone like crumble cookies in town, hella expensive. I think there's a crumble cookie knockoff now in Japan somewhere. I found it the other day. It's like 800 yen per cookie or something. 700 yen per cookie, and I was like, Jiminy Christmas. Granted, it almost looked like a cake at that point, but still. Adrian is expensive for cookie. Japan is not country what you think. Objectively, current situation, Japan is a better country to live in than America. That might change, but when it comes to things like education, insurance, public transportation, which are big on my list, that's how it is. Now again, if you enjoy other things, then sure, but in America right now, there's lots of cuts to funding across the table. That's not generally good. No, Japan is not perfect. Not at all, but the problem in the US is it really depends state by state. Some states are relatively well run, some states are not. Some states are in debt, some states are not. Some states, you know, it's a very individually run situation, so. Nowhere's perfect. Exactly, said. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, Chappelle Roan. Queen herself is singing somewhere. Every state is in debt. Some more than others. I think some of them could have not been if they taxed oil properly, but here we are. Oklahoma really shit the bed on that one too, but. Costs really expensive to do such hobbies for you and such? Oh, wait until you get to the US then. That is one thing that's not even close. Like, it's not even close. Not even a little bit. Like, even golfing is like, even golfing in Tokyo is like a fraction of the price of golfing in like, any other, maybe Oklahoma is cheaper than Tokyo for golfing, but like, the magic ticket is to have some debt, but not so much debt that serving it is expensive because debt allows you to invest in growth. What's up, NanoCat? Welcome in. Thank you the other day for coming in. Or you sent, who was that? Blazy020 in. Thank you very much. $18 holes of golf with no cart is $26 for you? Really? Where are you based? Are you part of a club or not? Again, generally speaking, anywhere that tourists are going to go. Los Angeles, Las Vegas, Chicago, San Francisco, New York, Florida, maybe parts of Texas. Any place where it's tourist heavy, you're not going to pay $26 green fees. That's not going to happen. Public golf course in Cincinnati, $20 for 18 holes. That's crazy. What's up, JP? I didn't realize it was JP. I just saw purple. There's nothing good to say about those assholes. I think America's perfect. It's not, but sure. Driving everywhere. Insurance is insanely expensive. Anyway, enough about America. It's my birthday. Partial public, it's maybe 35. That's crazy. Even in my hometown in Weatherford, which is I believe it's public-private. I think it's like $40 fees. It's a reasonably nice course too, but oh, nice. Cool. Cut you in half to count the rings. Problem is you got to cut through all the Mr. Donuts. That's the big issue. Have you noticed more people playing pickleball? No. Actually, I've only seen one pickleball court. And actually, I'm not even sure it's a pickleball court. I'm sure they just play pickleball on a tennis court. They just play half length or whatever. There's another one. What's it called? My student told me about it. It's pickleball adjacent. Badminton? Not that. Have you ever hit up the donut joint you hate? No, it has a goofy name. You don't have anywhere to live then? Well, here's my biggest piece of advice. One, you have to become happy where you are. Try to. You gotta water the plants where they are currently growing. I'm not saying America's not necessarily bad either. There are good points and bad points to every country you can possibly live in, but same with Japan. A lot of people come to Japan and be like, oh my god, anime, manga, and fucking, I don't know, hot spring. Not too many people talk about hot springs, actually. Not enough people come to Japan for hot springs. But a lot of people come here with this really romanticized idea of Japan, and then that causes them to not fit in. And language is another thing. I sometimes I talk about this, how like some people have been here for a really long time and can't speak Japanese, and like I can't do that. Like they can't speak even at my level. They've been here 3 times as long as I have, and they can't speak at half of my level. And my level's not that great. It's okay. But not being able to converse in a language, like every time you go to the city hall and you have to like speak like a 5-year-old, it's really demoralizing. It's crushing. Same goes for if you move to America. Unless your English is top notch, and even if it's top notch, you're still going to run into problems. The only person I think who wouldn't ever have any, like Takai-san, her English is native level, you know. Those of you that have been here on the stream. Paris syndrome. What if you're trying to escape war and tyranny? It's a tough one. America just has terrible politics. That's, well, okay. Yes, but honestly, JP and I just talked about this. JP just came back from like a three-week tour in the US. The cost of goods is so incredibly high. The problem is that the politics seep into business too heavily. We were also talking about tip culture. Like when we were young, I joke, like in Oklahoma, it's supposed to be 15%. Or, you know, tipping's supposed to be 15% when we were young, but a lot of people said, well, you only get 10 because God only gets 10. And then sometime in the past 10, 15 years, it's gone up to 18% to 20%. Some people are now asking 25% for a tip. That should have never happened. Like, tipping is not a thing in virtually any other country to the extent it is in the U.S. Like, even in the U.S., if you go back a long time, tipping was extra money that people gave people. What's up, DC? Welcome in, welcome in. Happy birthday, thank you very much. Yes, that's a good thing. Well, and again, just to say, like, that's a great way to do it. That's a great way to, like, you like nature, you want to go see Mount Fuji, you want to go do stuff, that's great. It's the people who are like, I meet people all the time, they'll message me, man, I'd love living in Japan. And it's like, I think you love the idea of living in Japan, but the reality, even myself, you know, occasionally I'll have like taxes followed by, like next year with visa application, if that goes south, like you know, it's like, well, I don't want to, you know, I'm going to have to think about, you know, how to figure that all out if it goes poorly, you know. It shouldn't, fingers crossed, but it is. Dealing with tax, or like visa into tax into other stuff, like triple whammy with life bullshit, and you know, it's a whole thing. Look at how they massacred my boy. Reagan killed it. Yeah. Anyway, how about that birthday, huh? So far, I think Citron is the only one who gave us a gift. I'm joking. No one owes me anything. Please don't take that seriously. Japan can be tough, but USA has become scary for me. Like, I'd even have to be afraid of being jailed on entry for no reason for months as it has... Yeah. Okay, everyone tip? No, I'm... I'm not tip baiting. Sorry, chat. Thank you very much for the 100 biddies, NeoCat. Just a tip, I thought about it. It's funny, yesterday when I raided into Nomadic Gaijin, who was one of his mods, Intense7, said the OG tip to tip. Because Ludwig right now is doing the tip to tip by motorcycle. And but we'll be doing another tip to tip this year. We won't be walking it, we won't be motorcycling it. Umaibo, it costs 15 yen now. It's the easy reason that I want to go to America. You can do it. Trust me. If 15 yen Umaibo is what's on your mind, then, then we're going to be in a little bit more trouble, I think. Here, you go there, I'll go there. Eric and I will sit here, you sit there. Yes. What's up? You can say I have it. Hmm?
Are you not?
No. I thought it was gonna be so busy. So you put that over there.
Thank you.
No, I thought it was gonna be so busy, but nobody's here. There's nobody at Sakura either. They have so many signs. Did you see? Were you watching a stream? They have like ugly yellow tape.
Okay.
Yeah. Saying like dame.
Weekends. So many.
Yeah.
やばい。
Yeah. Let's see.
いつものですか？
Yeah. That's probably. I think the premium course is too. Yeah. Okay, do you want... Usually, Wai Chan and I just get soft drink. This is alcohol and soft drink, but it's up to you.
It's up to you, yeah.
But do we all have to get it? I don't think one person can get...
No, it's okay.
Honto?
I don't know.
What's included with the soft drinks, I guess?
All non-alcoholic drinks.
Well, like, what are the soft drink options? This is my question.
Cola, tea,
Like
Calpis. There's no diet. Desho?
ダイエットコーク
There's no Diet Coke desho. It's just futsuno.
いやなかった気がする。
I think the only place that has Diet Coke is Saizeriya. Or we can get
I might
one.
go with this one then.
Okay.
できた。
Average salary is a million? What? No. Average salary in Japan's like, or average salary in America is like 40 grand, 35 grand or something.
I feel like the average is still because like it's also including like.
You have to remember,
millionaires.
average includes Elon Musk. Like, so we go look at the median. Go look at the median salary. I'm not Japanese. I'm American. I'm an American guy who's been in Japan for 9 years. I speak a fair amount of Japanese. I've never said fluent. I can communicate most of my ideas without issues. But not fluent or anything.
ミドル
Average salary is 66. I don't even think that's accurate anymore. Maybe in California. It's definitely not that in Oklahoma. Also, yeah, that's another thing. Maybe the salary is 66 in like California, but like average rent is like $2,500 a month. You're paying like 30 grand a year just to live. Like in Oklahoma, where I'm from, is the minimum wage is $7.25, which is 1,000 yen, 1,100 yen. And you think, oh, it's just for high school students. It's not. It's for, they might be getting $9, $10 an hour. I live in LA. Well, also Banzai, well, not to like, I think it also depends on age. If I don't want to get into, we're not gonna start calling chatters out. 725 and 2025, yes. Oklahoma's still stuck at 725. But if you're in your 20s, you're probably not making 66K. That is the legal minimum wage in Oklahoma. I always get the Caesar salad. Probably 2, yeah. Rice chew. Yeah. Arigatou gozaimasu. Federal minimum is still $7.25, yeah. Only 2 sets of tongue.
No, is this the one?
This is for cooked meat.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you don't like have to, I suppose, but like it's because sometimes if you cross-contaminate too much, you will get a little bit.
これだ。 なんかイングリッシュにならない。
Yeah, they probably don't. The English is probably not very good. Everything in America is perfect without Skittles. Without Skittles. Ugh, dude, I don't know what that is. I usually don't get any of the soups. I usually just heavy meat it up. Is this Michelangelo set? No. This is Yakiniku King. Is this your first time at Asian barbecue? I mean, I guess we went 7 years ago.
We did a couple places in Abu Dhabi, yeah.
Median for OK was 50K. Interesting. I guess I haven't been paying attention. But even at 50K, that's still... I guess I'll have to ask around. I don't... Endless amounts of Dr. Pepper, yeah. Does have root beer, so there's that, yeah. Here we'll very briefly show what we're cooking. I usually get this one. Yeah, I don't like the lemon as much. Tongue, yep, pork tongue. I got a bug bite. Cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper the other day, that was wild. I miss Sonic sometimes. I miss Sonic sometimes. And Sonic was never even really that good. It's just like 50-cent corn dog. With those are probably long gone. 50-cent corn dogs and half off drinks at happy hour.
Thanks, getting rid of the chili cheese. The chili cheese, clear chili cheese wraps. Those were incredible.
Thank you. Cheers, kanpai. Eric got the alcohol because it's how much more?
I can't remember how much more it is, but I don't like too much regular soda. Like it's too sweet, so if I can't have diet, just get the calories back with alcohol. So, two extremes.
あそこの食い放題 You're the first person I've seen. Oh, okay, yeah. I've never seen kui hodai. I mean, obviously we know what it means. Oh, they have new stuff. Okay, let me see if I can point this. Here, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do the back side. This one or this one? Oh, okay. You're good. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it this way. That's cool. Squid and broccoli? No, it was okay. Yeah, it's all good to go. Noodles and seaweed and crunchy garlic and butter somewhere. Something just fell. It's fine. We can just use it. Marshmallow, chocolate fondue marshmallow. That's a new one. Beef pepper gohan, beef pepper. Where's all the meats? What's at the bottom? Yeah, here we go. Oh, it's in. What did you order? Harami? Niniku? Harami, kawa? Huh? Okay. Did you get roast already? Teriyaki burger, mac no pakuri zene ka. Daijoubu. 32 plates of meat. Actually, I think I can probably do that by myself. I've gotten disgusting at Yakiniku King before. I'm not proud of it, but actually a long time ago, the OG strat that Young Martian used to do, I would never even order anything else. No salads, no rice, only meat. And I got, it was, did you get pitoro already? Did you get pitoro already? Where's the harami located? Let's see. They have a couple different cuts of it. Harami's here. This is the harami. This. And this is roast up here. And then they also have other versions. They have this one, Yamitsuki harami, and they have this one as well, garlic harami. Anyway, we ordered a bunch of stuff. Hey man, I'm gonna snooze, but very happy birthday. Love you, buddy. Thank you very much. Harami is a pork cut. That is correct. I'm pretty sure it's a pork cut. I guess it could be a beef cut too. Cool. Now the strat I do is just tons of Caesar salads. Usually I end up having 3 or 4 Caesar salads and then probably 10 to 15 plates of meat and 1 medium rice. And probably 5 to 6 glasses of cola. And then I walk home, which is about 30 minutes, and I take a nap. If you want. Ika and broccoli, squid and broccoli. Go all in with the meat. The kimchi. Kimchi is another pro strat, yeah. I just really like salads, and they make a pretty good Caesar salad here. And having salad does give your stomach a break. Also, not to get gross, but having some fiber helps with, if you just eat oily meat, you're going to have some troubles later. I went to an A&W probably 6 years ago in Okinawa. It's different. It feels like it's like stuck in the 70s. Arigatou gozaimasu. Rice is filling. That's, yeah. Well, it's also, you just need something to kind of, you can just chop. This one they've started to put more cabbage in. Cabbage is cheaper than lettuce. Oh, that's cool. Am I gonna go? The donut place is actually short line today. Thick slice cuts of potato. Radio. You relied on the traveling circus and roving bards for entertainment?
Another beer? Thank you so much.
Thank you again, everyone, for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Having it in real time. Now I know you're lying, because George R.R. Martin has not completed anything on time. This camera's gonna die soon, so. We have 13%, so we might have to switch to phone to charge this dude up a little bit. It was good to meet y'all. Take care. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for taking care of those postcards too. I appreciate it. Sounds like Karen might have some beef with you. That's okay. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I like this a bit crispy, but ooh. I flung it around. I got some oil on my arm, chat. Are there no napkins? No. normal napkins. Matt, good to see you. You can just order meat, Nick.
これカルビ。
Okay, okay.
いっぱい来た。
Yeah, we ordered a bunch.
An 案内表をお取りになり、34番の席にお進みください。お客様を34番の席にご案内いたします。
ありがとうございます。A little burnt. That's okay. Bit too crispy. I like stuff crispy. Like this is the tongue. If you burn pork tongue, it tastes like bacon. Pro strap. Big bro drinking like a Martian? Yeah.
When we're at the conveyor belt place, I don't think we did fast enough to do it to grab the top one, but I think we could snag from here going by.
Oh, yeah.
Those conveyor belts were quick and they weren't before.
Dude, they're fast.
ありがとうございます。
Have a GPU in mind, but I might ask for a recommendation on Discord. That would be good. Huh? Arigatouね. Yeah, I don't know if we should do that.
You don't shouldn't do that? Okay.
I'm not sure it's like terrible, but I mean, it makes sense to be able to do that, but I ordered one. League of Legends needs only integrated graphics. Save money on GPU, but spend more money on cancer treatment. I don't know if it's worth it. That side. Don't put it all across it. Around the edge. Lilac, yeah. Happy birthday. Thank you, Zelda Minis. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Richotto. That is my brother. Yeah. Ha ha ha. Oh, ha ha. Yeah, so he had spring break, and it kind of overlapped with my birthday, so it was kind of nice. Spicy? No, just temperature-wise, very, very hot. You showed in Japan? Yeah. We actually took a little trip throughout southern Japan. So he's been here since the 24th, really the 25th, and then he leaves on the 4th, Friday morning. So a solid, I don't know, 10 days. We're going to a baseball game tomorrow. Is Meiji Jingu open or closed stadium? Huh? Meiji Jingu closed, open.
レインだと
Well, some stadium deki not like.
あ、でも花火見てるよね、明治神宮の。明治神宮エブリア花火がベースボールスタジアム。
What are you gonna ask later? Pure American muscle? No.
Baseball stadium, like football, I know pretty close or retractable.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it,
Baseball is either like it's closed or it's open. Like there's no like the ability to.
Yeah, unless they play at a.
Yeah, and then like yeah. I'm just trying to think because I think
Probably gonna rain tomorrow.
it's gonna rain all week. Yeah. Well, I think also though that. Hi, arigatou gozaimasu. I think the Meiji Jingu is also like a national stadium,
Okay.
so I'm just trying to think
Like if it is nice.
if it is like an open close one. I want to show them that one. Some sort of pork kalbi. Everyone to bail, lunch, then back to work. Thank you very much, JP, for coming in. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Talk to cardiac disease. Take me in my sleep.
案内表をお取りになり、51番の席にお進みください。お客様を51番の席にご案内いたします。
No, so this year we're doing lots of 32-day activities. I was talking to my older brother last night about, I'm talking to Eric last night about the idea of a 32-day fast. Or if I just do like a 32-day liquid diet. I don't know. I don't know if a 32-day fast is... And then he joked, he said Ramadan, because he lives in the UAE.
Yeah, country where Ramadan celebrated. That's what they do every year.
Yeah. Nice that he's cool being on stream. Yeah, no, it's I'm very thankful because Mom said she was, and then we streamed, and then I realized she wasn't actually. So I decided to just not do that. But I mean, Eric watches the stream sometimes, and. He's talked about, possibly streaming in the future and stuff. So I think having him as a guest where he's sometimes in, sometimes not, has been, I don't want to say eye-opening is not the right word, but experiential, like.
Because I watch your streams, and then like when I think about, because I'd be doing some different content. So when I think about that, like I think like it's kind of things like I don't know what I do, but then even being with you on the walk from like what's that to okay, like I think it could be manageable like to do.
Yeah. 32-hour fast, that's nothing. No, I want to do a 32-hour stream. I want to do a 32-hour walk. Originally, I had an idea for a 24-hour walk to go from the tip to tip of Tokyo. It's about 90 kilometers. And in 24 hours, that's pretty tough. But in 32, I think I could do it. I think I could do it. With this light backpack, walk for, because what is that? Okay. Walk for 13 hours, sleep for 6 hours, walk for 13 hours. No, that's 34. No, that's 32.
Would you Truman show it? Just like have the camera
As I'm
while you're
sleeping, yeah. Or I do like a short naps, so it's not
Because what are those places where you can like
internet cafes. Yeah. Sounds like you want to break your body for 32 hours. Well, I wanted to do the same walk in 24. So, if anything, this is me giving myself an extra 8 hours for something I wanted to do in 24. 32-day fast would be bananas. I guess I could fast, but it would have to be for like 32 days of only 320 calories or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's a bit much.
So I feel like you're gonna bounce like. I think there's something there. There's something there to the idea, but yeah, 0 or even 300.
Oh, hot. Oh, anorexia? I mean, kind of, I suppose. So is Jesus just anorexic for 40 days?
I don't think it was like it would be the end goal. But I think with the other 32 things, like you're walking across Tokyo.
Well, because I'm trying to lose 32 kilograms in a year.
Yeah, and then I feel like that's not going to be sustainable.
Yeah.
Because then like.
Well, it's not necessarily sustainable. It's more about getting like a jump start on stuff. Yeah, I don't know. We'll think about it. We gotta stop ordering more meat. We gotta cook the meat we have. お兄ちゃん大好きだよ。We might have to switch to phone for a little bit. It's gonna be gross, yeah. Is it yogurt?
Mousse. Milk mousse.
Ugh. Yeah, we might have to move to this. Because this is going to die very soon. Let's try that real quick. Let's turn Bella Box off. How much time is left? 40 minutes. Yeah, hang on a second. Does this cable not do power? Just food? Hold on, give me a second. Trying to get stuff around. Nah, iPhone mic is not super great. Is this just not carrying power over? No, it's on iPhone. It's just not wanting to charge. His battery just doesn't want to charge, maybe. How do we fix this? How do we solve this? What's up, Gears of War? Welcome in. Out for lunch? We are out for lunch. Interesting. Okay. We'll have to check out batteries whenever we get home. This is not wanting to charge. Maybe something's overheated in it. That's the only thing I can guess. Actually, what we might do instead, we might raid out. Might raid out, and I might enjoy a little bit of off-stream lunch. And when I get home, I'll try to fix the DJI. I think that's what we'll do. Okay. Love everybody. Thank you so much again. Hold on. We'll briefly show food real quick. Anyway. Yeah, we're going to raid into... Tarn, I don't know if you're around. We can raid into Majin Obama. DC, thank you very much for coming in. And then you can send it whenever, because I can't send it from this phone. Hope you have a nice day. Thank you very much. Yeah, like I said, I was hoping to let that charge up and then stream a little bit more, but if that's not holding charge, then we're going to have problems anyway. So, again, possibility of a night stream tonight, but no promises. Thank you, everybody, for the support. Thank you for being out. We'll be live tomorrow as well. I think I need to go pick up some tax forms. And, yeah, just let me know when you're ready. All right, whenever you're ready, Turn. Thank you, everybody.